Jon versus Tom would be the biggest fight ever at the White House, and even Dana has talked about it.
Not interested, and the world shouldn't be interested either, because what's the point? There's just false hope.
We have a fighting champion in the heavyweight division. The biggest story, of course, is that the other big story of 2025, which has been, what are we doing with the heavyweight belt? What are we doing with Tom Aspinall? That was resolved a couple of weeks ago when we found out on the 25th of October in the United Arab Emirates, Tom Aspinall, not only the new undisputed champion. We spoke to him about this in Las Vegas. This is all somewhat old news, but what we didn't know was when he would fight, when he would defend this belt, when he would get the division back on track, and who he would fight, and where he would fight. Well, we now have all those answers. He is fighting on the 25th of October. He's fighting in Abu Dhabi, and he's defending his title, technically, I guess, for the very first time, but some might say he's already done so successfully against the one and only the Frenchman, his longtime foe, Cyril Gane. And so without further ado, let us say hello to the pride of the UK, the pride of Great Britain, the pride of Manchester, the pride of Wigan, your champion in mine, your fighting champion in mine, the reigning defending UFC heavyweight champion, the one and only Tommy Aspinall. Yeah! There he is. Now, Tom, there's been a lot of people who have said that everything's going to change, that you're going to get a big head, that you're going to get too big for your britches once you become a champion. I don't recall you ever doing an interview from a car, and so this might be the first sign that things have changed now that you've become a champion.
I'm sorry, mate. You big dogged me and said that, listen, this is the only time we've got. So, I just finished trading. Very, very sweaty guy, as you can probably see. I don't know how the signal's looking over there. I don't know how's the signal looking. Everything good?
Everything looks fantastic. I appreciate you doing this, especially I thought you just took a shower or something.
This is pure. You told the producer to find the biggest, most handsome, sweaty man that they could find, and they asked me. So
here you are.
Here we are.
Who's that young man behind you?
This is one of my dogs.
Oh yeah, a girl or boy?
Boy.
Okay, thank God.
Boy, I've got a girl dog. I've got a girl dog and a boy dog. But I had to take him to the gym today. It doesn't even matter. It's not even important. But I had to take him to the gym, and here we are.
He's staring me down, he's like, "How dare you call me a young man? Look at this." That is
the smoke.
Yeah,
he wants the smoke, mate.
I'm sorry,
he's feeling like the alpha. He's feeling like the alpha in the room.
Can I ask what's his name?
His name's Olympus.
You hate that I asked you that question, huh? Did that bother you?
Yeah, I don't like his name. It wasn't my choice.
Who named him?
So I got him from like a pet trainer, because he's like a guard dog. He's like a fully trained protection dog. So
oh wow.
Yeah, he was already called Olympus when I got him.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but amazing dog, unbelievable dog, just not the best name.
Well, we love seeing you in this setting with the child seat over there, the dog. You're a real family man, but you're also a fighting champion. Are you, by the way, it's stressing me out. Are you holding up the phone like this? Your arms are going to get very tired.
Yeah.
Why don't you just...
It's on the steering wheel at the moment.
Why don't you just nudge it in?
I've ever done, I'll be honest.
Why don't you just nudge it into the corner?
Well, let's see if I can... That is an idea. One sec. Could this work?
You can't hold it up here. This is going to kill your arms. You're tired. You've just had a long day at the office.
Right, I'm tired. I've trained 2 hard sessions today. I've had.
It's probably the last thing you want to do.
You know what? It doesn't really fit, No, it doesn't fit. I'm just going to have to...
Oh, my God.
It's all right. I'm resting my arms on the steering wheel. We're all good.
All right. By the way, I like that champion rash guard there. Can we get that anywhere?
Yeah, you like it? You like it? No, you actually can't. This is only me actually has the green color of it. Not even my team. My team don't even have the green color. So I've got the full tracksuit and it's like a t-shirt / rash guard thing, I guess. It's very nice. What do you think? You like it?
I like it, yes. And I'm seeing Champion all over the place, and I do want to thank them. They sent us and the whole team, even to my kids, some great gear. So we see them on you, on Katie Taylor. It's a very exciting time. By the way, did you hear the big news? UFC leaving ESPN and going to Paramount Plus. Did you hear this?
I did hear it, but I've been pretty busy today, to be honest, so I've not really had a chance to look into it. What's going on with that then? So is it going to be I just spoke about it in the gym to a couple of teammates.
Yeah.
Is that going to be so there's going to be no more pay-per-view, is that correct?
No more pay-per-view. 43 shows going to Paramount. Obviously, the TNT Sports of the world will still have their same deal for now, but the 43 shows go there, and the 13 numbered shows are no longer on pay-per-view, and they're also going to air on CBS here in America, which is a huge channel, and they'll all be a part of the subscription, so nothing extra. So if you have Paramount Plus, you don't have to pay extra for the UFC content. $7.7 billion over 7 years, $1.1 billion a year. The previous deal was about $550 million a year. Now they've just almost doubled it to $1.1 billion a year for 7 years.
Well, that's amazing news. When does that come into play? Or is it amazing news like for guys who are getting pay-per-view points like yours truly?
This is it, Tom.
How does that work?
This is what I wanted to ask you. This is literally
no idea.
Yes, this is what we were debating this morning on the program. What does this happen to the top tier fighters, the Tom Aspinalls, the Islam Makhachevs, the Ilya Topurias, the Drickuses, maybe Khamzat if he wins? What happens to you guys? Because you benefit from pay-per-view. So does your base pay now go up? How are you going to offset that money? I would imagine they're going to reach out and sort it out for you. But do you have any idea?
This is absolute breaking news to me. I've got no idea. You know what? See guys like Ilya Topuria, etc. They are like established pay-per-view stars. I am not really a pay-per-view star yet, not yet. So I've only fought pay-per-view a couple of times. Oh, there's Phil DeFries.
Yeah, I just saw him walking out of the shed.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
He's actually parked right next to me, so you might get an exclusive.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll get him on in a minute when he comes. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't know because I'm not a massive pay-per-view star. You know what I mean? I'm not selling a million pay-per-views, but I intend to.
Yes.
So how does that work? I don't know.
Yeah, and you're just getting started. So, there's Big Phil over there sporting the KSW shirt. So I do wonder if they're just going to raise your base pay. You know what I mean? If they're just going to raise it up and offset, or if they create a different model and say, oh, if X amount of viewers watch your show, we'll give you X amount of bonus. But it's a whole new world. Now this is no longer a thing. Pay-per-view, for all intents and purposes, as far as the UFC is concerned, is dead beginning January 1st, 2026.
Okay, so this is probably my last pay-per-view fight, I would imagine.
Unless you fight on the December card and make that quick turnaround, yes. And is this card, by the way, is your fight on pay-per-view? Because sometimes those Abu Dhabi cards have not been on pay-per-view here in America. Do you know if it's on pay-per-view?
I believe it's pay-per-view in the UK, which is pretty rare, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on UK time, and it's going to be catering to the fans in Europe, which is great. It's great for me.
So let me ask you,
of course,
when you met with the brass in Vegas around the time that we saw you, did you say, I want Abu Dhabi, I want Cyril Gane, and they delivered? Essentially, in other words, did they meet your demands on this one? Because you were ready to go, right? You wanted to get back in there.
Yeah. So when did we see each other now?
Late June, the day before International Fight Week. Pay-per-view.
Yeah. So I just said, listen, I want a fight as soon as possible. Like I'm ready to go whenever. Put me on the closest date that I can get on. Like I'm ready to go. I've been ready to go for over a year, and I've been sitting on the sideline due to no fault of my own. And they said, look, there's a few cards coming up. They're all booked up, and the earliest one was at the time there's one in October in Vegas. Is that correct? Early October.
Yeah, October 4th.
Yeah, they offered me that, and they offered me Abu Dhabi. And they gave me a choice which one I want. I obviously chose Abu Dhabi. For me, Vegas. Well, there's a few reasons. Would you like me to break it down for you?
Please, everything. Yes.
Vegas.
Yes.
Okay. Absolutely love Vegas, as you know. The problem with Vegas is it is so far away from the UK. We're talking like 16 minimum hours traveling, plus an 8-hour time difference. So that means you got to leave home at least 2 weeks before, plus American taxes on top of it. Like I would rather fight in Abu Dhabi, which is much closer, much less travel time, 3 hours difference from the UK. The taxes are a lot lower, I fought in Vegas a few times as well, but I fought in Abu Dhabi a few times, and yeah, it's just a lot more accessible for myself, my opponent, and European fans, which is great.
Did you say I want Cyril? First title defense officially?
I said, "Who do you want me to fight?"
Okay.
And they said, "Cyril Gane," and I said, "Sweet, I'm in."
He was the only name.
I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight absolutely anybody. Well, we asked about. Well, there's basically a few options, isn't there? Really, at the moment, there's like Gane, Volkov, or Almeida. Really,
Right.
that's who was available at the time that the match was made. So I asked her. I said, "I'll fight any of them. Don't worry about that." I said, "What about Volkov?" They said, "Well, Volkov's coming off a loss." I said, "What about Almeida?" They said, "Well, Almeida's got a bit more to do in terms of ranked opponents to fight." I said, "What about Gane?" They said, "Well, he's basically the only one." So I said, "Sweet." Mate, I've said from the beginning, I am not in the realm of dodging fights at all. Excuse me. I am. I'm here to fight everybody and anybody, and try my best, and that's it. That's it, man. I'm here to do work, to fight people, and while I'm involved in the sport, that's what I want to do. Is I want to fight everybody and anybody that I possibly can.
Well, I love this because there's a history between the two of you. You guys have sort of been circling each other, and you referenced this in your video when the announcement was made. You said, we've had, I think you said 4 opportunities to fight each other. This is his 3rd crack at a belt. I'm going to make sure this is his last time ever fighting for a UFC heavyweight title. You said that, right?
That's what I said. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. And then I had his head coach, Fernand Lopez, on the program. And, it was all going kind of well. And then it started to get a little spicy on his part, where he said that your talk has been annoying, that you've been whining, that it's not true, that you guys weren't in talks to fight, 3-4 times in the past. Did you see any of these comments, and did you have any sort of response to them?
Well, somebody told me about them. I didn't see them. I'm trying to. I try and stay off social media when I've got a fight coming up. So yeah. I'm not like reading through all the time. My response to them is, with all due respect, I respect coaches so much, especially really high level coaches. But with all due respect, like, his opinion is quite irrelevant to the situation. Like, I'm just telling the facts from what I know and my point of view. I'm not trying to get under anyone's skin or anything like that. Like, that's the reality that I lived. But irrelevant to what happened or didn't happen, like, that's in the past, and we're fighting each other now. We're fighting each other in October. So irrelevant to what anybody says, who's annoyed and who isn't annoyed, and whose feelings are hurt and whose feelings aren't hurt. We're going to fight each other and settle it regardless. So it's pretty irrelevant, with all due respect.
One thing that I thought was really interesting, and I don't know if he was trying to play mind games, but he said there's never been more pressure on anyone than the pressure that will be on you come October 25th, because of all the talk over the past year of you being the real champ and Jon Jones ducking and all that. You have to sort of validate all of this with a dominant win. What do you make of that statement?
That's great, because I fight really, really, really well under pressure. There's a couple of types of guys. I've been around martial arts for my whole life, near enough, at this point. And, there's the guys who I've trained with, from my experience, who in the gym are absolute killers, absolute world beaters. And they'll get in a fight and they'll just freeze up, and it doesn't work like it does in the gym. They fight way worse. And there's other guys like myself who are not that good in the gym, but get under the lights, get under the pressure with all the chips on the table, and they get in there and do things that they would never be able to do in the gym. And that is exactly what I do. And I feel like that's one of my biggest strengths. So anytime there's pressure on me, that's when I've done my most devastating performances. And if he believes that, that's a fantastic thing for me.
So in other words, if he's trying to put that pressure, it's not going to work on you. These mind games aren't going to work.
Oh, talk's just talk to me, mate. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, we're both going to take our shirts off, get a pair of gloves on, and go in there and see who wins on October 25th. So his coach can, like, get his feelings hurt and get his knickers in a twist all he wants, but it's not really going to change anything, to be honest.
Did you think Gane beat Volkov when they fought?
Now, Ariel, you know me. If you ask me an honest question, you're going to get an honest answer.
Yes.
And his coach is probably going to be pissed off with this. He seems like the type of guy who seems to be pissed off. But this is not a slant at Gane, but I did think he lost that fight, to be honest.
Okay,
to be really honest,
I don't think that's an insult per se. Someone has to win, someone has to lose, and you're not the only one.
I did think he lost. I did think he lost, and I thought it was a good fight as well. And I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus here.
Yeah.
But if you're going to ask me a straight up question, I think Volkov won that fight.
Yeah, and so that's why I think some people were upset when he got the title shot, because they felt like he didn't do enough to earn it. He didn't do enough to get this. But the thing is, there's no one else. Almeida came on the show. He's been trying to get it, but he's fighting Volkov, so he probably, if he wins, would be next.
I would imagine so. I think I like the way that they set that up.
Yeah.
It's like a winner versus winner type thing. I love that. That's cool. Because for someone like myself who's not had much direction for the last 12 months, we have a bit of direction and a place to go. So that's fantastic, man. Like, I love that. Let's get the heavyweight division moving again. Let's get it going. Let's get some excitement in the division. Let's get these guys active. And let's do something, man. Heavyweight division needs to be great again. And I want to be the man leading that. I want to be the guy active out there doing what I'm supposed to do and fighting while I still can.
Now, I do have to ask, literally a week after you become champion and everything seems to be moving in this direction, Donald Trump announces that they're going to the White House, and like a day later, Jon Jones says, I'm back. And now all the talk is, I'm out of retirement, I'm getting tested. Did you chuckle at all this? Did you literally days after all this goes down, he says, okay, I'm back after all. What do you make of all of this?
Oh, mate, it's just boring. It's just so boring. I don't even have a comment on it. It's boring as hell. Don't want to talk about it.
Like, you just probably rolled your eyes and moved on, right?
I've already got a fight, so I'm focusing on that. That's the way that I like micromanage things so well mentally. Is that, like, for the next 10 weeks of my life, all I'm thinking about is like Cyril Gane and how to beat him. Like, even what you said about his coach, what you said or didn't say, it doesn't matter, because I'm fighting Cyril, and that's all that matters, really. No matter what anybody said or done or what's happened in the past is all pretty irrelevant at this point, because we're going to fight each other, and that's all that really matters. And
I promise this is the only other thing I'll ask about it, but now it's become Jon versus Tom would be the biggest fight ever at the White House, and even Dana has talked about it, that would be the wish list. Is that something that you even think about or use as like that could be a goal, or because of the past year, you won't allow yourself to even get too worked up over that?
Do you want me to be honest?
Please.
It has spent 0 seconds in my mind.
Okay. That's it.
That's it. I'm not interested, mate. Not interested. And the world shouldn't be interested either, because what's the point? There's just false hope.
What about just you at the White House? Forget about him. Does that interest you?
Not particularly. It doesn't not interest me, but it doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I'm not really fussed where I fight. I'll fight anyway. It doesn't really bother me. It'd be a cool experience, but I'm not like, I feel like the Americans should get the shot at the White House.
Sure. I'm
not American. Trump and the political stance in America doesn't really bother me at all, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm not really like a big Trump supporter, or I'm not against Trump. Like, I don't know anything about American politics. I'm not American. I don't live there. I don't reside there. I don't do anything there apart from pay taxes and fight there. So, really, all of that stuff just is irrelevant to me, to be honest with you.
In other words, you'd prefer Wembley, Tottenham Hotspur, Old Trafford.
Mate, if we could take Old Trafford. You're talking to a bloody City fan.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you're kind of just sort of like a casual fan, if we're being honest. No,
in the Etihad Stadium. No.
Okay,
come on, bro. I'm going to a game next week. Actually.
Oh wow,
a game next week.
Your son got you into it, right?
Yeah, and I follow. Big fan. I'm following the big signings and everything.
Wow,
I'm enjoying it.
What a difference. Okay, fine. Etihad. How far away? We just saw the heavyweight title, Usyk versus Dubois at Wembley. How far away are we from this? Could it happen in your reign? It has to happen.
What, me fighting at Wembley?
A stadium show in the UK. They have the heavyweight champion of the world.
I don't know why is Dana so against the stadiums? What's going on?
I don't know.
Get it.
I don't know, but he's doing Canelo Crawford in a stadium in Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him in the stadiums. I don't understand it. And maybe I'll ask him one day.
Would you think you could sell out Wembley?
Yes.
Man. Is that
not just me? Not just me. I think the UK. I think.
Sure.
Sorry. I think the UK fans would show up regardless.
100%.
Who's fighting?
100%.
Just for UFC. I think it'll be sold out regardless. But I think I can. My nose is very red there, isn't it? What's going on? Why is my nose so red?
You were just fighting. You were just training with people.
No, I was doing strength and conditioning.
Oh, geez.
I didn't do anything on the nose. Well, I did this morning, to be fair.
It's that vacation that you were just on. I saw the picture of you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Looking off into the distance there. Where is that you took that picture? This one right here.
I was in Poland. I was in Poland on there.
That's Poland.
Beautiful, man. That's Poland, man. Yeah, beautiful country.
Absolutely, you love it. Beautiful you light up anytime you talk about Poland.
Yeah. It's I mean, I'm not the most well-traveled person ever. Do you know what I mean? But I absolutely love Poland. It's I feel great there. I love it. I love everything about it.
Why do you love it so much? What about it?
Well, I got family ties there, first of all.
Yeah.
It feels like a second home when I'm there. Also, it's just a really safe place, really peaceful. The people are nice. It's cheap. It's just nice and quiet, man. I just like it. It's just really nice.
It looks beautiful. I don't want to keep you too long because you're in the car with the dog and everything. So I just want to ask you about a couple of things, and then I'll let you go. Okay?
Yeah, I'll go. Don't worry, mate. We've got time.
Okay. I get stressed about this. I don't want you to hate coming on the show. You know, you give us so much of your time. How's your dad doing, by the way?
I've always got time for you. You know that. And the boys, not just you, the boys as well. I feel like the team gets overlooked.
Yeah, why? Well, guys, what do you have to say about that?
You don't give enough credit to the team, Ariel, is what I'm saying.
Finally, someone speaking for
Wow.
We appreciate it, man.
Tom's a man of the people. He knows the deal.
What do you mean?
I don't think you shout them out enough on the show, to be honest. They're not involved enough.
That's so good. They literally have their own show. They have their own show.
I've seen it.
You enjoy it?
I'm not a regular watcher, to be honest.
Connor,
Thanks,
what do you think about that, Connor?
Thursday, 6 p.m. Wigan time. Don't worry, Tom. We'll get you lined up.
I've seen bits. Don't worry about that. I've seen bits. But if the boys want me to come on, I'm on.
Wow.
That's going to be our big breakthrough there. That's going to be our big breakthrough.
Wow. I'm on. You don't have to ask me twice. What the viewers don't realize is Ariel doesn't really do much. He just shows up, asks the questions. That's it. The boys are doing the proper work.
Wow. You know what? I don't actually disagree, to be honest.
This is going to be the new intro to our show on Thursdays. Just this clip right here.
Mate, seriously though, if you want me on, I'm on.
Can I ask how Mr. Aspinall is doing?
My father.
Yes.
Andy Aspinall.
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing great, man. He's doing really, really good. You know, we're in full swing of camp now, so he's busy. We've got a lot of training partners coming. We've actually got some all-star training partners coming.
Oh.
Some celebrity training partners.
Like who?
But that's going to be on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to drop that on the show. So if you want to head over to the YouTube channel, Tom Aspinall Official, like and subscribe. There will be, we're not talking about celebrity kind of training. Those days are over. Do you know what I mean? The days of YouTube collabs, that was a bit of a filler. But now on the channel, we're going to have some high-profile training partners.
Okay.
To the camp.
I like this.
So it's going to be fun.
We're still buzzing over his outfit in Vegas.
Who?
Andy's outfit. Vegas Andy was a vibe.
Can't remember it, to be honest. Oh, it's pink. He was wearing a pink shirt or something.
Yeah. The shorts.
Yeah, he was feeling it. He looked great.
What about Martin Boudet, your guy? What happened?
Yeah, man, I don't know. We were trying to get him back.
Oh, really? You worked hard behind the scenes?
Yeah. I mean, we just asked a couple of questions and stuff. When I say me, I mean, my dad tried to help him out a little bit, yeah. But it seemed like they made up their mind. I don't know what's going on there. Martin, I don't really get it, to be honest, because like he's ranked and he's winning. I
Yeah.
don't really get why they would want to do that. And yeah, fair enough. He's not getting like viral knockouts, but hey, that I don't know, because that last fight, that guy, just remind me of his name.
Marcus
The last guy.
Buchecha.
Yeah, Buchecha. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like they brought in Buchecha to be like the new guy at heavyweight. You know what I mean? The heavyweight division isn't in the best state at the moment. And as we would say in the UK, Martin just pissed on the chips there a little bit.
Yes.
And it's just kind of ruined it. So I don't know if they just didn't want to sign him because of that, or I honestly don't know. I don't understand it. But Martin's a good fighter, man. He's a friend of mine as well. So I'm sure Martin is gonna. I texted him straight away and I was like, I'm sure it's going to be a blessing in disguise. You might not be able to see it now, but maybe in the future. Well, in the future, something's going to come big of it, I'm sure, because Martin's a good quality fighter, and he's still got a lot left to give. It's not like he's like early 30s, which is really young for a heavyweight. So I think Martin's either going to come back to the UFC or do something big in another organization.
Well, they just announced that he signed with Octagon, and I was told for more money than he was making in the UFC. So I know it's not all about the money, but at least that's a win, and he'll be fighting for their belt. He was their champion, I think, back in the day, and he's fighting Will Fleury. So they're doing big things over there. Right. Phil has enjoyed a great career with KSW, so it's it's possible. This is I
think so. I mean, there's definitely others out there, but I think the thing is, there's nothing quite like the UFC. I don't mean to be a company man. I don't mean to be a bootlicker.
I get it. No one likes a bootlicker.
But everybody knows that. Look, we're not dropping any names here. We know who you're taking shots at, but I ain't going to take shots at my mate there.
No,
I'm not taking shots at my mate.
What? So no, I said no one likes a bootlicker. No one likes, in general. That's a statement that I think applies to everyone.
Good. I ain't saying his name. He's my mate.
I'm not talking about anyone specific. You said bootlicker. I backed up your statement.
I've only heard the term bootlicker from you. That's why
I did not.
I'm not joking. I learned about the term bootlicker from you.
Wow. Well, I'll take the credit, but I did not come up with the term, just for the record.
Okay. Right. I can't even remember. But there's money to be made out there in other organizations, but there's nowhere quite like the UFC if you want to be recognized as the best in the world.
By the way, is it raining into your car over there?
Yeah. So it's raining into the car. I just went to turn the engine on so I can close the windows, and then it started switching over to the audio on the car, so I'm just getting wet.
Oh, no.
All for you.
Well, this is... Okay, well, can I ask you, what's the deal with Mirko Krokop? I saw him call you out. Is he just having a laugh?
My guy Mirko's just having the bants. Yeah, okay. Don't worry about that. So my training partner, Ante Delia, who's about to make his UFC debut, former PFL champion.
Yes.
And he's fighting Tibor, who's a guy ranked in the top 10 straight away. Like first fighting, and he's fighting a guy in the top 10, which is great. That's going to be great for Ante. Ante's a Croatian guy. Now I am also working with Ante and Krokop's coach, Krokop's former coach, of course, Coach Stipe. So like their team has kind of like become part of our team as well. I've never actually met Krokop in real life, but we spoke a few times on the phone and stuff. So yeah, we're just having a little joke outside. But what a legend! What a legend!
Well, I saw on the YouTube channel you're back to training now after the séjourn, the vacation. 15 months. You say to hell with ring rust. That doesn't apply to you. 300 sit-ups at the end of every workout. Is that accurate?
That's accurate. I mean, I've only been going a week. I've only been doing it a week. But yeah, I've been doing it. Yeah.
300 straight or breaks?
No, I do like 50 at a time. Take
a
a 10-second break. I'll do another 50, like that.
That's not bad. And you go straight from the vacation, no training, into training like hardcore?
No, I was training a little bit on the vacation. Nothing crazy. But that's like a regular thing for me to do because anybody who knows me knows that I am like obsessive with training. I absolutely love training. And if I got a fight date and I'm quite far away from the fight, I will start training like full blast straight away. So to avoid that, usually I go for like a week.
Wow.
A week vacay. before we start the training camp. So that's what I did. Just had like a week off. Like I say, I trained a little bit when I was there, but nothing to brag about. And then when we got back, we started in the full camp last week, and now we're in week 2.
In conclusion, you have said that you would go on the Boys in the Back, which is exciting news. Everyone in the chat is buzzing over this right now. But people have noted that you didn't mention that you would go on the Crack, and we wonder if it's because Pizzi rudely turned down the Oasis tickets that you offered him.
I did offer Pizzi Oasis tickets. It's not because of Pizzi. I feel like that's more Andy Aspinall vibe than it is Tom Aspinall vibe. Do you know what I mean? The Crack.
Oh,
the Crack's
God.
Not really. Well, my dad goes on the Crack.
Sure. You're more of an AH show.
That's his bag. That's not. Yeah, I'm more of an AH and the Boys in the Back kind of guy.
Okay.
I'll leave. I'll leave. That's his turf. That's Andy Aspinall's turf. I don't beef with Andy. Do you know what I mean? I don't stay away from. I stay away from beefing with Big Andy if I can. So I'll let him do his thing on his side of the pond, and I'll stay over on mine.
But why didn't you go to the Oasis concert?
You already know why. I already told you privately. I'd rather not say.
Because I couldn't help but notice Pep Guardiola there, and I was like, well, where's the big man? The people's champ.
Yeah, and Jack Grealish is there also.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish is also there. He's a big star in the UK, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't live with regrets, but that might be that might be one. Do you know what? I'm not going into it. I'm not going into it on the show. You can tell that yourself. I'll leave that off.
When I saw them all there, I was like, wouldn't it be nice to see Tom rubbing elbows with the Manchester elite?
Well, maybe next time.
Okay.
You want to know the worst bit? You want to know the worst?
Yes.
Bit? Is I had to text Noel Gallagher.
Oh gosh.
Myself,
oh gosh.
and tell him that I'm not going. And yeah, disappointing.
And then you said, good news, I got my mate Pizzi going, and then he said no too.
Pizzi was over with you guys, weren't he? He was over in New York. I said,
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about it, me and Pizzi, and he said that he really liked to go. So I was like, listen, I've got some tickets there if you want to go. Like two. I had 4 tickets and I gave 2 away. So I had 2 left, but Pizzi turned me down.
Yeah. Oh well, next time, next reunion tour, they'll do it again at some point.
I would imagine they will.
How does it go down? October 25th, England versus France. Finally, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. It's emblazoned on the shirt. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. It's right there. We taking the under? We taking the over? What are you feeling?
Over.
Yeah,
I might do like off-brand. I might go off-brand this time and go like 5-round snooze fest.
Oh yeah,
I think
that's good. I think that's good for business.
Just jab and move. That's it.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. Jab and move, 5 rounds.
Perfect. All right. Well, we look forward to that. That should sell a lot of pay-per-views.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Well, technically, this one matters, by the way, just for the record. It's the next one that won't matter. Unless you come back in December. Is that part of the plan as well? You're going to get 2 in this year?
It's top secret.
Okay. All right. Oh, wow.
So I'll keep it to myself. But the people will know. The people will know sooner or later.
All right. Tom, you're a gent. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. Good to have you back. We missed you. We appreciate... We need to get that back, by the way.
Listen, I was actually... I'm looking forward to hearing that ring out through stadiums again.
Oh, yes. It's been a long time.
Abu Dhabi is going down because, trust me when I tell you, the Brits love the UAE. The Brits are moving. The Brits are moving to the UAE all the time. There's loads in Dubai. It's not even that much of a trip. So that's going to be ringing out again in Abu Dhabi.
You'll be well represented.
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
By the way, for a minute, your dog just looked at the camera and I thought it was an actual human being staring at me. Because it's a little darker now.
Yeah, I don't think he likes you that much.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he likes the sound of my voice, to be honest.
No.
Something about the Jews and the Germans, you know? I'm kidding. That's a bad joke. That was a bad joke.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
It was bad. I think we'll leave it on that. We'll leave it on that before you get cancelled.
Thank you, Tom. You're the man. Much love, and appreciate you. And good luck in training. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, guys. Speak soon.
All right,
Bye.
there he is, the great Tom Aspinall. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.